All right, this is pretty much going to be our last video that we're going to go over when we use graphing lines. Most of the, well, really all of the problems that we graphed lines for, we made an XY chart. You can see I have that up here as an intro. I'm going to tie this in, make it an XY chart to doing this, finding the X and the Y intercepts. Now, kind of one of the first things you'll learn in geometry next year is that you need at least 2 points to make a line. So if I can just find the X and the Y intercept, that means where the line hits the X-axis and the Y-axis, then you have at least 2 points. All right, let's do it the old way. And then, again, I'll explain how we can get the intercepts for the line. Let's say this is the equation that you have. Okay, so it's Y equals 2X minus 4. I would just kind of, this isn't given to you as an example, I would just kind of like, just watch this so you don't have to take notes on this. I'm going to plug 0, 1, and 2 in. So when I do this, let's see here, I'm going to have 2 times 0 minus 4, which is negative 4. So this ordered pair is 0, negative 4. Okay, when I put in 1, I'm going to have 2 times 1 minus 4. Well, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. So this ordered pair is 1, negative 2. When I plug in 2, I have 2 times 2, and then minus 4. Well, this 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So this ordered pair is 2, 0. Okay, let's graph these 3 points. I'll put this in blue. I'm going to graph 0, negative 4, 1, negative 2, and 2, 0. Now this probably isn't going to look as nice as the other ones because I drew it by hand and I'm no really good artist. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes here. So 0, negative 4. Right, I start the origin. I go down 4. Here's 0, negative 4 right here. Okay, the 1, negative 2, from here I'm going to go to the right one, down negative 2, so this is where the next point's going to be. Negative 2 is right there. And then we have 2, 0, so if I start the origin, I just go to the right 2, I don't go up at all, there's where the next point's going to be. So there's 2, 0. So I connect all 3, see it's not perfect, but you get the idea. This graph goes up left to right. This right here is the y-intercept. Okay, I'll just abbreviate it, INT for intercept. This right here is called the x-intercept because it intercepts the x-axis. Now here's the main thing. I'm going to highlight the 2 points that I made on the XY chart. This point right here, this 0, negative 4, okay, this point 0, negative 4, you can see the x value is 0 and the y value is negative 4. So what's going to happen is the x value is 0 at the y-intercept. For the x-intercept, this point here, this is 2, 0, right, which is this one right here. Now here, the y value is 0. That's always going to hold true. So the x-intercept, the y value is 0. The y-intercept, the x value is always 0. So they're kind of opposites there. All right, let's apply this to the next couple problems here. Let's go up to the, and here it is. This sums up what I was just explaining. Okay, to find the x-intercept, you have to let y equal 0. To find the y-intercept, you let the opposite variable, which is x, you let that equal 0. So what we're going to do now, we're going to be given equations, and it doesn't even matter if it's in slope-intercept form. We're just going to find the 2 intercepts. We're going to do it algebraically by following this right here, and then we're just going to graph the 2 points, and we have our line. That's all we need is 2 points. So why make an XY chart and pick 5 points when all we need is 2? All right, here we go. Let's look at number 1. We have 2x plus 4y equals 8. And this is actually called standard form. Y is not by itself. This is actually much easier to find the intercepts when it's in this form. Okay, let's find the x-intercept. We're going to let y equal 0. So I'm plugging in this 0 right here. So I'm going to have 2x plus 4 times, and then I plug in this 0 for it. So it's 4 times 0 equals 8. Well, 4 times 0, this is just 0. I'm not going to write 2x plus 0. That's kind of redundant. This just goes away. So it's just 2x equals 8. Then you just solve for x. Very simple equation. You just divide by 2. 8 divided by 2, you get x to equal 4. Now, the ordered pair for this is 4. And since I'm finding the x-intercept, I let y equal 0, so the y value is 0. Okay, y-intercept, now I let x equal 0. So this 0, I'm plugging all the way in here for this x. So I'm going to have 2 times 0 plus 4y equals 8. Again, this 2 times 0 is 0. I'm not going to write 0 plus 4y, so that goes away. So I just have 4y equals 8. Real simple one-step equation. Divide by 4, 8 divided by 4, I get y to equal 2. Now for this ordered pair, this is a separate ordered pair. We said let x equal 0. So x is 0 and y is 2. So you kind of see here, whenever you find an intercept, either the x or the y has to be a 0. If there's no 0 in the ordered pair at all, then it's not an intercept, meaning it doesn't hit the x or y axis. Okay, let's just graph these 2 points. So let's graph 4, 0. Let's graph 4, 0. So I just go to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have a point there, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is right here. And then I have this 0, 2. So I'm just going to go up 0, 2. And there's my line. That's all I have is 2 points. I connect it. Bang, there we go. Okay, I will say this. I'm going to put this here to kind of sum it up because we're going to do the rest in class. Here's a common mistake. Students have no problem doing the algebra and doing the math, and they get that, yeah, they say, hey, all right, I get my x-intercept is 4, my y-intercept is 2, and you know what they do? They do this. They combine them and say, all right, well, I have to plot the point 4, 2. Well, that's only 1 point. You need at least 2 points. So even though you get 4, the y value is 0. Here you get y is 2, but the x value is 0. Do not combine these. So do not do this. All right, so I will stop there, and then the rest we will actually know. Let's see if we can. Let's do one more. What the heck? You guys love hearing me. Let's do one more, okay? I think we have a couple more. Let's see here. All right. All right. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do number 2. Then I think there's one more in the back, which we'll do in class. But we got time here. Okay, now this right here is actually in slope-intercept form. We're still going to do the same thing. Okay, to find the x-intercept, all right, y equals 0, remember? We have to fill this in. So again, I'm going to plug this 0 right in here for the y. So I'm going to have 0 equals negative 5x plus 15. Now you're going to see this form, slope-intercept form, is probably better for doing an xy chart, not for the intercepts, but we can still do it. It's just going to take us 2 steps to solve for this equation. All right, no big deal. We subtract 15. 0 minus 15 is negative 15. And then it equals negative 5x. So then I just divide both sides by negative 5. That cancels. Divide this by negative 5. And negative 15 divided by negative 5 is 3. Now again, get in the habit. Don't just put x equals 3. The ordered pair is 3. And I let y equal 0, so it's 3, 0. Okay, to find the y-intercept, then we let the opposite variable x equal 0. There's the common theme. So when I do this x equals 0, I'm plugging in 0 right here for x. So I'm going to have y equals negative 5 times 0 plus 15. You're going to see this is going to be a little bit easier here. This is just y equals, well, negative 5 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 15 is 15. So you got y to equal 15. Now again, don't just put y equals 15, put the ordered pair. So y equals 15, well, we said originally let x equal 0, so this ordered pair here is 0, 15. All right, now when we graph these, I can see that this only goes up 7. So you know what, I'm going to go up by 2 for each. So if I go up by 7, this is going to be 14. Let's do this. This is going to be 14. All right. And I'm just going to go 1 above it. So 0, 15, when I graph it, 0, 15 is like right here. So I'll put a check mark. I graph that. 3, 0 is easier. That's going to be on the chart. 3, 0. Start the origin. I go to the right 3. And there it is. There's 3, 0. So I plot that point. 3, 0. Connect this. And there it is. That's all I need is 2 points. There's my line. Voila. Got my x-intercept, my y-intercept. And I'm good to go. All right. Okay, a little bit off, but that's okay. So this is just an alternate way, probably maybe even a little quicker way than using the XY chart. Just find your x-intercept, your y-intercept, connect them, and you have your line.